It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
At the plate, Davis Schneider. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the World Series is underway.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one in the air center field. Hernandez has this one sized up, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Bo Bichette. Two outs, base is empty. Right side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Kevin Gossman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses. 1-2 the count. He goes down looking. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mookie Betts in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Snell back to work. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. And Captain Kirk goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next pitch misses way outside. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The lefty fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ernie Clement will hit next. That one ripped, but foul. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 1. Swings and misses. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get in the scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Yo, 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And that is that. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the World Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Bounce to the right. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, right fielder,
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. To the left side, but it is well foul. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line drive and foul ball. Kiner-Falefa getting the start at second in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Andres Jimenez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Back to the top of the lineup, Davis Schneider. Next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a swing and a miss.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Jimenez over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
Three-two. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Max Muncy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Kike Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now a chance for Alex Call. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. To the right side, Connor Falefa tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Bo Bichette. On the ground, right side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one almost got him. Right. Ouch.
Felt definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
The center fielder,
and next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He reached out a walk his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's a strike. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium.
off for
And now the
Dodgers,
DH, Miguel Rojas.
designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
That one out to right. Barker makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. That one finds the corner, and that is strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Mookie to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball is outside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got one ball, one strike.
And that one ripped to left, drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Game one
Leading
of the
off
World
for
Series.
Toronto, right fielder,
And now for the
Addison
Jays, Addison
Barker.
Barker. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One ball, two strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Call on the move to the gap. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That's way outside. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Gosman back to work. And ball one to the right fielder.
Count 1-0.
And this is inside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His second homer this series. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.